Hey, neighbors. Welcome back. You're listening to The Neighbor Ladies here on the Alive and Social Network. I'm your neighbor lady, Colleen. We've got Boston, Suzanne, Karen J., and our handyman, Grant. Hey, Grant.
Hey, Grant.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Grant. Thank you.
Hello, Grant.
It sounds like the dating game.
It does sound like the dating game. We're just going to jump right into it. Boston, you had something you wanted to talk about.
I do. I am like this nanny thing with Ben Affleck, and now he's involving Tom Brady.
What happened?
Well, it sounds like the two guys got together and went to Vegas and took the nanny, and
Had a
something
threesome.
happened. And that, well, maybe.
No,
I don't know.
they did not.
They didn't take the kids.
No.
And Jennifer Garner thought that, that didn't really know about it, of course. And we don't really know what's fact or fiction here. I didn't know that Tom Brady was involved until there was a picture of the nanny with his rings from the Super Bowl.
I don't think he was involved with her.
No, I think he was involved with Ben. I mean, they're good friends, and who knows where that's going.
I'm
Anyways,
confused.
Nannygate. We were gonna. I said I wanted to talk about Nannygate. What is it about celebrities and their nannies? Because you have Arnold Schwarzenegger and his nanny. Of course, they didn't find that out for 18 years.
Robin Williams. She
Robin
became his second
Williams.
wife, Marcia.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And then you had Ethan Hawke.
Really?
Yeah, and Jude Law. They all went after the nanny. What is it about the nanny?
I don't think it happens just in celebrity land. I think it happens in real life too.
Like
I
right,
think it happens more in celebrity land.
Do you think so?
I do, and I think it's difficult to meet people who are discreet when you are a celebrity, and I think that when you're a nanny, you have a reason to keep quiet because otherwise you'll lose your sweet gig. Versus if you're a paid sex worker or just a woman like a pickup at a bar, you have no reason to be quiet at all. In fact, you have every reason to
Right.
say something because it'll be notoriety or more cash or something, right? But if you're a nanny, I mean, look at that woman that Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, like she got, I mean, she had lifelong employment out of it, and I'm sure something else. I mean, she had to have gotten something else out of it if they
A
had
settlement.
a kid together. Yeah, right.
And who knows if we'll ever really know what the settlement was. But this nanny of Ben Affleck's was Christine Ozonian. And it's interesting because she had only worked for them for a very short time. And she has scored a very incredible convertible along with a paid apartment. So what don't we know? And I don't know. I'm thinking that maybe there's a whole new industry here. But I just find it really fascinating, and because she wasn't discreet, she went right to the press. So
She went to the press.
she went to the press. She had her picture taken with the paparazzi. She was meeting Ben Affleck while Jennifer Garner was with the children out of
That
the
sounds
country.
like a plant.
Yeah, it sounds like a plant. So she was a tacky one. So
Well, I don't
anyways.
like that she's not ashamed of it. She's like, because that's what all the tabloids are saying, that they're almost celebrating her. Like, look, she's the other woman and she's not afraid and she's not ashamed. But like, I don't know. I think am I the only one who thinks that maybe she should be a little ashamed?
I think she should be ashamed because of the way she handled it. If she wanted to have a relationship with Ben, keep it discreet.
Which
you know?
it does happen. Again,
Yeah.
Robin Williams and
Yeah.
Marcia,
Right.
his second wife.
Right.
And that was respectful.
That was like a 30-year marriage then, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
so that something did
Yeah.
happen. I think it sounds like a plant to me. It sounds like she got the job specifically to out him as a cheater, pumpkin eater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it almost sounds like, and then
Like it was a sting operation.
and then they came up on their 10 years of marriage, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck.
That's
and
the thing in California,
yes,
too.
Yes. And, the goodies are better split if you hit the 10-year mark in California.
Right.
Whereas I think in Minnesota with Lutherans, 45 years to life? And you might split something up. You get the lefse recipe.
I think it's like 20 years.
20
actually.
years?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
You get anything at any time, believe me. I had some friends that got divorced. They were only together for, 3 years?
Yeah, how'd that go?
She got a lot more than 3 years worth. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I've just
That
been
never
I don't
happened to
understand
me.
these. No. How can
Yeah.
you make money off a divorce?
Yes.
I ended up with a laundry basket
man.
full of lint.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was lucky to get
You
that.
were lucky.
Okay, and here's a nanny, 6 months in. She works a plant. She has a paparazzi picture and then some. And what has she got on these two? I'm not sure if she's got anything on Tom Brady. But what is it that generates an apartment and a car, and the media isn't expressing it? I just think it's rotten. I think it's rotten. I'd like to see what she's got going down there. Because I loved Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner. I thought, finally, someone to keep this guy away from the gambling tables and let somebody else win.
Yeah.
You know, he's a hunk of burning love, that Ben. He disappointed me.
Oh, because he's a Boston guy. That's
he is,
why
he is.
he's
Matt
your-
Damon is better, though. No,
He
Mark
is.
Wahlberg. I
He
know we
hates-
were going
No,
I like
Mark
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark
Oh.
Wahlberg is a jerk.
Is he?
Why?
Isn't he the one who
Didn't he reform
Assu-
himself?
Isn't he the one who assaulted that Vietnamese guy?
What?
No.
I didn't hear about
No,
that.
I
don't
didn't
think-
hear about that either.
Mark Wahlberg has a third nipple, though, and you know what he, said
does.
about it?
What?
No, he did.
It's
this is
dope,
true.
and bitches like to suck on it.
Yeah,
That's
it is,
when he
it
was
is.
a
Yeah,
rapper.
It is Mark Wahlberg.
Is it?
Oh, we got to find
What did
out
he
about- Is
do?
it Mark Wahlberg? Okay,
He,
so
he was younger and he assaulted a
Oh, right,
Vietnamese man.
Well,
did
he was
time
an
for it,
asshole.
right? He
Yeah.
did
He
was an
time
asshole.
for it.
Yeah.
He did prison time for it before his band got together, and I think he is asked.
But he doesn't feel remorse for it
He doesn't?
Well, he
How do
did-
you know?
because they interviewed him on it.
And he
Oh, I'm
said,
so
I don't
sad.
care.
Or he just said, "Well, that was a long time ago." He never said he was sorry about it.
Yeah, he did ask the state of Massachusetts to remove those charges from his record, though,
Right.
recently. And
Is
I'm
he
Well, that is
sober?
an asshole move.
He's
He-
sober, allegedly.
Is he? Well,
Well,
I mean, you can't really.
I don't know.
I'd
Does
like
he,
to
I mean,
erase
he's a-
everything that happened
does he
before
have-
I
he's
was
a
sober,
Right.
but I
He's a
can't.
racist.
Right.
does he have a nanny? Okay,
I
okay.
never knew that about
Yeah.
him.
Now
I
I'm
didn't
so
know.
I'm,
I had no
I'm
idea
so
either.
upset. His mother lives in Dorchester. I heard she has a great spaghetti sauce recipe. I'm going to be there next week. I may have to go look this up personally.
Yeah.
Now then there's Donnie Wahlberg. I like him too. But my point was, I don't know if the Wahlbergs have nannies because I don't. You know what I mean? They're real hands-on with the kids. So I'm not too sure. Anyways, I
Sounds
wanted
like
to
they
talk
were
about
hands-on.
Yeah, hands-on with something. They were beating people up. Mm-hmm. Disappointed. I'm sorry, Karen J. I didn't know that because that disgusts me. But on a brighter note, Nannygate. We're talking about that. Have there been any women in Hollywood or famous women that have gone after the gardener or something like that? You know, that role reversal.
Well, when I get there, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't have any problems with it.
Right.
Well, I told you last week I like a man. I like a man in uniform. What can I say?
I wouldn't have any problems with it at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, obviously, if I were in my fantastically loving, wonderful relationship, hello, sweetheart, that I am already,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for the gardener because I'd just say, hey, why doesn't the gardener just join us some night? What do you think about that? But, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't cast an eye on anyone who got the gardener.
A good fantasy life really helps you out in your current love life. That's what I say.
Yes.
Yes,
I
your
agree.
imagination.
I agree.
is key.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. When we come back, the neighbor ladies are going to get to the bottom of what men really want. You're listening to the Neighbor Ladies on the Alive and Social Network.
Meet your neighbor lady, Karen J. Karen J., who would you want to be a nanny for?
I'd have to say Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That's a great answer.
Blue Ivy.
is a
she's
great
adorable.
answer.
She's adorable, and they have so much stuff that they don't use. You would
Right.
get all of their extra stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a really good answer. I have to
Suzanne?
rethink the answer.
I would want to be a nanny for the Addams family because I really like Wednesday and Pugsley, and I kind of like Gomez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gomez is hot.
Yeah.
Boston?
I would really like to be a nanny for Jackie and JFK. I know they're dead, but I think that would have been a trip being in the White House and getting that inside view, so to speak. And I would have liked to have met Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm a believer there.
Colleen?
I would like to be a nanny for Maria Shriver and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I would go out with Maria Shriver, personally. Although she is kind of sharp.
She is kind of
I
sharp.
would encourage her to eat. I
Yes.
would make her lovely cakes.
What do you mean sharp?
She's a little
Bony?
skinny.
She's,
Bony.
point-
Oh.
she's
Bony.
pointy.
I like her.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like her, but she's a little skinny.
She's pointy.
Yeah, good choice though, and intellectual too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexy and smart.
I would make her.
Well, I don't know
It
how
would be a
smart
nice
she is.
thing.
Look who she married.
Well, she had a moment there.
Yeah.
She had a
Terminator. Come on, you never fantasized about the Terminator?
Never.
I saw that movie and it was all over.
See?
I'll be back. Oh my gosh, we are back. You're listening to the Neighbor Ladies here on the Alive and Social Network. Colleen, Suzanne, Karen J, and Boston. And Boston was talking about Nannygate. Why have so many men fallen for the nanny? And you just wonder, these people, they're so successful. They have everything. They couldn't. They have money. They have fame. They have everything at their fingertips, and yet they want somebody who is employed by them, right?
Right.
That's the thing.
Totally.
I mean, I think they just get so used to having everybody say yes, and so they automatically assume that an employee is the way to go, right?
Right.
For everything, right?
Right.
Like I don't even think they cut their own toenails.
Sure
why
they don't.
Because why would you? Like, I mean, they're just so.
I don't cut my own toenails.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean. They're so
Yeah.
far removed from
Yes.
every regular the activities of daily living that they just assume that oh, it's another employee. Okay, love me now.
Right.
You're my employee, and oh, you seem really caring and lovely. But then it makes you wonder. Meryl Marco, that fabulous.
Love Meryl
I
Marco.
know she's a wonderful writer, comedian. Storyteller. She was the head writer on David Letterman
Yes.
for many years, and she had this to say after Tiger Woods got caught for being a cheater, pumpkin eater, right? And she said, I assumed, much like Elin Woods, right, Tiger Woods'
Right.
wife, I assumed that my Scandinavian good looks would protect me from being cheated upon, but no. They did not. So you can be good looking and it doesn't matter. And it makes you wonder, it makes you crazy. What do men really want? Well, guess what? I have a list. Want to hear the list?
Yes.
Yes.
I want you all
What
to
is
chime
your
in on the
list?
list.
Okay.
All right.
I know it took me forever, all these years. I'm 47 years old and I know what men want. All I had to do was type it into Google. Here we go. Men want to feel like your hero.
Ah.
Do you think that's true? Grant is nodding.
I think it is true.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, 'cause-
You want to protect your girl. You always do.
But
I'm
you
not-
know what? If 9 times out of 10, if you're protecting your girl, you're protecting her from another man.
Oh, good call.
Do you know what I mean? Like, why can't men just stop being dinks?
Touche.
you know, like,
Yeah, the other men, not if you're in the
Not Grant.
relationship, but and then you get these. Why do men go after women that are already attached? There's a whole other series on that, but
it's because it's the Cecil the Lion effect.
oh yeah,
Seriously.
got to be hunted.
It's like a zebra or a
Yeah.
rhinoceros. Ooh, I want that one.
Right.
It's okay. What else do they want? Acceptance. Everybody wants that.
Sure.
That's true.
not just.
Don't give it to him.
Men and women. Don't give it
Make
to
them work for it.
How happy is your marriage, babe? What's going on? Wow.
Suzanne's marriage is super happy. They don't even.
I have
live
a great
together.
marriage.
Yeah, they don't even live together.
Her fingers are crossed when she says that.
I don't know. She's always pretty happy when
She
she comes
always
to
looks
pick
like
me
she's
up.
glowing. That's right, because it's just
Okay.
shortly after Sunday when she
I don't
sees
ag-
the man.
I don't agree with this one. Number 3. Here's what men want. They want not to be left in the dark.
Oh, they're afraid of the dark.
No. Okay, here's the explanation on this. So it says, so many women don't tell their men how they feel. Bullshit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
Yeah. That's,
No.
Did a man write this list?
Right.
Did a man
Bullshit.
right? Yeah.
So many men don't tell their men how they feel because they don't want to rock the boat or they're afraid or the truth is you don't express yourself. Well, actually, you know what? That is kind of true because I know I mean, I was married twice and I would always sugarcoat the truth.
Right.
Always sugarcoat it. I never gave it unvarnished truth because I always assumed there would be too much disapproval
yes.
or too much to deal with.
Or too
right?
much glazing over.
Right, yeah. Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I can't hear more than one sentence.
Right.
I can't boil everything down to one sentence.
Yeah.
Sorry. But I think they would like to be left in the dark. I do. I think
Well,
that they would like
sometimes
that.
sometimes
So they can play with themselves.
well, yeah, leave them in the dark for
Right.
that. But don't you think sometimes it's okay if something happens? I don't always want to tell him until I've evaluated whether or not it's worth it.
Right.
Oh, that sounds so bad. But maybe letting it sit till the next day, it becomes less important, and
sometimes
the problem
you don't.
can be solved.
Sometimes you don't want to tell them things because you don't want them to try to fix it. You just want them
Yeah.
to listen.
It's stuff you got to
Yeah.
handle.
You just wanna vent.
Yeah.
Like they always want to fix
They
everything.
want to
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah.
because they want to be your hero.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But most
From
guys-
other men.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, if I tell Mr. Boston that I have all these feelings about something,
Don't tell me I have feelings.
oh my, that's right, right, yeah.
Yeah, don't say the F word.
The F
No.
word.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so much an
Do
F
you know
word
what?
at our house.
Do you know what? You don't tell them you have feelings. You tell them you have thoughts.
Now that would be a new one for us.
Right.
That would be thoughts.
I have some thoughts on this.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
seriously, because women always you get in trouble when you say I have feelings.
That's
you have
right.
feelings. A man would have the same amount of shit to say, only he calls it thoughts.
Right.
Here are
Right.
some thoughts I have.
Yeah, you gotta
no
speak the
bullshit.
same-
You got feelings.
Speak the same language as the man. If we use a lot of sports analogies at our
Mm-hmm.
house, we get a lot more done. We get a lot more done. Honey, I know you're coming to the final quarter on that Home Depot project. I was wondering if we could perhaps introduce duct tape to the bottom of the fridge there to hold it together.
All right. I got three more, right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, they want amazing sex. We know that's true.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
So
that's
do we.
So do we.
Yeah, yeah.
They have
Beyond
to put
amazing.
something into it.
One more, too.
Nice pun there, really.
They want communication. Again,
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
They never want to talk.
Wait a minute. When they said communication, we didn't talk about what kind of communication.
Right.
They don't
Right.
want to talk about feelings. I know that.
No.
Or
Not
even thoughts.
Or even thoughts.
So you guys ever instead of like talking,
They were saying like, honey, would you like a sandwich?
I don't even ask him if he wants it. I just set it on the table if it's
I
my
do
turn
like to make
cook.
my man delicious things to eat.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like to watch him eat.
okay, it's a little weird.
No, it makes me happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like to watch anybody eat. It makes me, it's probably why I'm a waitress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't get sexual pleasure out of it, but I just kind of,
Right.
I just feel like,
Thank you for clarifying that.
because I
you
love
know.
to eat. So I'm like, yeah, they're having a
Yeah.
good time.
I mean, I like making stuff for my loved ones too, but
yeah.
but
All
not
right.
when they demand it
No, no
or,
demanding.
or
No
when they
demanding.
expect it. It's like, no,
No.
make it yourself.
All right. They want, sweat. They want to work out with you. I don't think that's true either.
I
Depends on
don't-
what you call in a workout, girls. Remember, you know.
Could go back to the other one, the good sex.
Yeah.
And the last one, bing, 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 bing. They want to have their own lives.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I think that's
everybody's.
true.
That's true for everyone.
Yeah, I have my interests. I want him to have his
They
own.
really don't.
No
they
sucking
want
the life out.
mamas.
Oh no, I don't want.
think that's true, too.
No sucking the life out of each other.
They
you
do
know what
want
I mean?
mamas.
Yeah. Yeah, I like my mom too sometimes.
Okay. All right. When we come back, do you have a deal breaker list? You're listening to the Neighbor Ladies.
Meet your neighbor lady, Karen J. What did a man want to change about you?
Well, I went through a depression once, so he really wanted to change my underwear. Because I had been wearing the same ones for about 5 days.
You could have sold that shit on the internet.
It
I
still
know.
said Monday on Friday.
That's
is what
right.
happened there.
Or Saturday.
Suzanne,
What did? Can you tell me the question again? I'm sorry.
what did a man want to change about you?
Oh, what didn't a man want to change about me?
But like, what's the thing that
Probably my knack of timing. I see. I don't wait for anything. It's like if I'm pissed, it comes right out.
All right. Duly noted.
Ow.
Boston,
Okay. Wow. my husband still wants to change this, Mr. Boston. He wants me to change this, and that is he would like me to finish every project I started going back about 15 years because the house is wild. I just start 7 or 8 things because I'm creative. Then I go back to 1. Then I'll go back to project number 5. And then the second thing he wants to change about me is my energy level. Would I please slow down? No, people, I will not. Thank you.
Colleen?
What did a man want to change about me? Again, what didn't they want to change about me? But I think this is a they wanted to change my lack of or they wanted me to be more socially refined. Which I'm not.
Right.
Not really.
Right.
I just recently learned which fork to use.
That kind of social stuff?
It's the one that's sharp that I could stab him with.
Yes.
Wow.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Neighbor Ladies here on the Alive and Social Network. I'm Colleen. We got Boston in the house. Suzanne, Karen J, and Handyman Grant. Karen?
Yes.
Karen J, we talked about Nannygate. We talked about what men really want, and now you had something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah. Let's talk about deal breakers. I mean, we know what we do want in a man, right?
Yes.
But what's a deal breaker for you guys? For me, it's if they won't eat the kitty or lick the booty hole.
What? Oh my God! I can't believe you said that.
What? I mean, I don't.
Wow, baby, put it out there.
Listen, there is no shame in licking the booty hole.
Oh my God!
Oh
my God!
There's all those feelings. There's all those nerve endings right on the anus.
Not for everyone.
Not for everyone.
Not for everyone. That's
but
medically
it's
proven.
for a reason, guys. I mean, it feels amazing.
Okay, well, that's okay. That's not for everyone, though.
Okay, but that's my deal breaker.
Okay,
if they
that's
won't
your
do
deal
that,
breaker.
then I can't be with them.
I just love the fact
Because
that
can I
Colleen
we're
was
gonna go
like
off on
shocked by what you
no,
said.
because I've had so many. Listen, in my life,
This is
I
deep.
have had some lovers. I have, and I have had surprise booty licking happen, and that is not fun because you're terrified. I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? You didn't. That's something you need to ask first. You don't just go right in for it.
Right.
You got to ask about that first. Because
You
all of a
gotta,
sudden,
you gotta ease into it.
takes me right out of the moment.
Yeah,
Took
you have
me
no
right out of the
idea
moment.
if it's a gerbil.
And then,
or your
Rowan,
two.
I want to give you a
Love,
kiss.
there
And you're
you
like,
go.
you know what? It's
Yeah.
no. I want you to go have some Listerine. I do. Not that I'm not scrupulously clean.
Right.
I am.
Right.
It was not doing. But I've got my other girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's totally into that.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before. She thinks I'm nuts, but everyone's different.
You're right.
Everyone's different. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's your deal breaker.
I mean, the Mexican, the first time I licked his booty hole, he freaked out. He's like, you can't tell nobody. He liked it, but he's like, you can't tell nobody. So here I am telling it on a podcast. It's true.
Is he going out with us afterwards tonight? I
No.
gotta have to prepare for
I might
this.
need a place to stay, though.
I've got room. I need a house sitter.
So, Suzanne, what is your deal breaker?
My deal breaker. Crybabies. I don't like crybabies.
Oh man.
Boston?
Wait a minute. I want to hear about crybaby.
Okay.
We always gloss over Suzanne and she gets away with it. We need to
Okay.
know what crybabies are.
What does that mean?
Are they wearing diapers? What?
Well,
Yeah.
no, you know,
Sucking on your
if
titties?
they don't get their way, they, it's at, moping around.
Could you do it better?
do it, or
you-
it's the
yeah.
what's wrong? Nothing.
Oh, yeah,
please.
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
like a lady
then you
move.
slap them and then they cry, and then I hate them.
They don't like the slapping?
No, they don't like that. They're afraid. They're really afraid. Men are
You must
afraid of
slap
everything.
hard.
I thought slapping was a part of it.
You mean like
crybabies.
whiners?
Whiners, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
I hate
Yes.
whiners, too.
Oh God. Yeah.
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 But that's yeah.
Okay, Boston?
I would have to say duct tape. Don't bring duct tape into the bedroom. It scares the crap out of me unless I'm using it for facial hair remover. I just
That
figure
doesn't
I'm going to
work.
be tied up.
Yeah.
I've tried the duct tape on facial hair. It doesn't really work. No,
It doesn't work.
A
I've
little,
tried
a
it
little
too.
bit. I mean, it works if you hope to achieve cleavage. but you know,
Yeah.
but then spanks are easier. No, I get freaked out. He brings it into the bedroom for fun and games. I'm like, no, wear your police uniform tonight. I don't need Mr. Hero with the duct tape. What are you going to do? Put me up against the wall? No, thank you.
What if he wants to just like tie up your arms or something with?
You know what they say about duct tape?
What?
It makes no and it
That's true.
So you're saying I'm missing out. Thank you. It could come in handy depending upon what we want to listen to,
Yeah.
I think. Okay, I'll try to be more open-minded, ladies. You've really broadened my horizons here. This is
I have
good.
some
I'll try.
outfits for you.
And you know what? Outfits with the duct tape. Now, I should be more open-minded because duct tape now you can get Hello Kitty on it. You can get all
I need
kinds
that. I
of-
need that.
We can help you
I
with
love
that.
Hello Kitty.
Oh, I didn't know this about you. This is a wonderful thing. I have a teenage daughter getting rid of a lot of Hello Kitty
Oh.
stuff. Anyways, yeah, so that would be my deal breaker. You bring duct tape into the room, my fear factor goes up.
And what about you, Colleen?
My deal breaker, no sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
humorless?
Yeah. Yeah.
I dated a guy who was
Yes.
so perfect
Oh,
in every
God.
single way.
I dated one like that too,
He was perfect.
but he was boring.
Perfect.
The worst is the guys who think they're funny,
Yep.
and they're not.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, if you're a comedian and everything, and you just sort of wait,
Yeah.
or even if they can, but maybe they'll laugh at your jokes, but no, and you're like, fuck you, I know that's funny.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I were with my friends, they would totally be laughing right now.
You got
what is
paid for
wrong
that
with
joke,
you?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
The Mexican does that to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll tell him a new joke or a new bit, and he'll just be like, "It's not funny."
Don't lick his anus.
You know what? Or I should, right after he had Chipotle or something.
Oh, my
Make him
God.
real uncomfortable.
Oh my god.
And
Then leave him
then-
alone in his own gases.
and film it and put it on World Star Hip Hop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Good
that'd
talk,
be
you guys.
good.
All right.
Funny.
Woo! You're listening to the Neighbor Ladies here on the Alive and Social Network.